This is your homework helper, Mrs. Anderson. Today I will help you with Lesson 3, Simplest Form. Please have your homework page ready and let's begin. Okay, let's take a look at this homework helper example. Amelia rode 8/24 mile on the bike trail. Express in simplest form the fraction of the distance that Amelia rode on the bike trail. The first thing we're going to do is find a common factor. In fact, we're going to find the greatest common factor. Okay, so I'm going to take the numbers. Okay, I can see this one has been divided by 2 and also by 4. But what I want to do is find the greatest common factor. So I'm going to take 8 and write the factors of 8. 1 and 8, 2 and 4. The factors of 24 are 1 and 24, 2 and 12, 3 and 8, 4 and 6. Now I'll look and find, here's 8 and 8. So 8 is the greatest common factor. So I will take 8/24 and I'm going to extend my fraction bar and then divide by 8, divide the numerator by 8, and divide the denominator by 8. 8 divided by 8 is 1, and 24 divided by 8 is 3. Okay, so now I know that she rode 1/3 of a mile on the bike trail. So let's take a look at these ones here that you're going to be doing. It says, write each fraction in simplest form, but if the fraction is already in simplest form, just write the word simplified. So let's take a look. Here I have 8 and 9. So I'll write the factors of 8. I have 1 and 8, 2 and 4. The factors of 9 are 1 and 9, and 3 and 3. My greatest common factor, 1 is my greatest common factor. If the greatest common factor is 1, then the number is already simplified. So I can write down 8/9, showing it's already simplified, or I can write the word simplified to show that this number can't be simplified any further than 8/9. All right, let's look at 9/18. I'm going to write down the factors of 9. 1 and 9. 2 won't go into 9. 3 and 3. So there's my factors, 1, 3, and 9 of 9. And now I'll write my factors of 18. 1 and 18, 2 and 9, 3 and 6. Okay, I'm going to look for factors. They're all similar here, 1, 3, and 9, but I need the greatest common factor. The greatest common factor is 9. So I'll extend my fraction bar and divide by 9, and divide by 9. 9 divided by 9 is 1, and 18 divided by 9 is 2. So my answer is 1/2. I'll do the same thing here. I'll write down 26 and write down 1 and 26. I know 2 can go into 26 because it's an even number. If I don't know how many times, then I can figure it out. I can do 26 divided by 2. 2 goes into 2 one time. 2 goes into 6 3 times, so it looks like 2 goes into 26 13 times. Okay, now I have 3. 3 goes into 24. 3 doesn't go into 26 evenly. So now I can do 4. 4 doesn't go into it.
Teachers, we're going to just meet
and so on.
Okay. For just a few minutes.
And then I'll do 32 and divide by the greatest common factor. All right, let's look at the back. Here we have an error. Nicholas wrote the steps below to simplify the fraction 20/30. Find his error and correct it. Here's what he did. He had 20/30. He extended his fraction bar. He divided the numerator by 5, and he divided the denominator by 6, and he got the answer 4/5, but that's not the correct answer. What did he do wrong? Write down what he did wrong, and write down what you would need to do to fix his error. Looking at number 5, Mr. Rolson's class had a board game tournament. Out of the 24 games played, Tamika won 10 games. Write 10 24ths in simplest form. So you will write the factors of 10 and the factors of 24, find the greatest common factor, and then take 10 24ths and divide by the greatest common factor. All right, looking at number 6. Fill in the blank with the correct term or number to complete the sentence. A fraction is written in simplest form when the greatest common factor of the numerator and the denominator is, the answer is 1. Okay, if the only common factor is 1, you know it's written in simplest form. Okay, and number 7. Gil's aunt cut his birthday cake into 32 equal pieces. 18 pieces were eaten at his birthday party. What fraction of the cake was left? You'll need to write the fraction, then figure out the factors of the numerator and the factors of the denominator, and divide by the greatest common factor. Thanks for watching this homework helper video. If you have questions, feel free to ask me tomorrow at school.